What is up, guys, and welcome back. Right, this time we're going to be in downtown. We're going to get all the collectibles and goals available in this area, starting with the stats. Now, it's quite a small area, and it's quite difficult to get a high score on this, but I've got a nice strategy, which I can inform you a little bit later. So the first one's going to be right there. Thanks for playing. And there are 4 on this one, as you can see. Some master editing there. It took me about 4 attempts to get that right. I always went over it. Then the next one is going to be right over... No, that's popcorn. There it is there. So we're going to come from the other side. And maybe wall ride, I would assume. Yeah. And grind. Then the final stat is going to be on the roof. So this is going from the beginning again. Remember that after that first little rail at the start of that level, you can actually have your special full. So keep playing with that. And this was still early days when I was using this to get up here, which is not always foolproof. You can always just go through that rail tunnel over there. And once you're up top, get some speed. And don't wipe out. And it's going to be just over here behind me. And of course the secret tape is right there. I got it already as I landed. And then the final stat is going to be right there. Didn't even realize I got the secret tape. I didn't even see it, but it is on the roof jump. And there it is. Well, there it was. Okay, next up we're going to have the skate collection. There is the S. There is the K. Again, pretty easy. Very, very visible. And I'm getting slightly better now. I can combine my combos and it just becomes second nature of what you want to do. The grabs are a little bit more tricky because if you hold them too long, you're just going to bail. So there is the A right there. And again, I was using this when you can go up the other side, but the T is right there. And the E was a little bit trickier. It took me 2 attempts to get to this one. As you can see, I did a little edit right here. And there it is. As long as you know where they are, you can go grab them. Skate complete. Okay, next one is going to be the 5 popcorn buckets. Kind of feel some popcorn now, if I'm not lying. Watch a movie, but way too many guides to create right now. Okay, first one's going to be right up top here. And I missed it there. Let's get some speed. You can see it chilling right at the top of that sign. Do a quick backflip, why not? There we go. 1 bucket eaten. Next one is actually going to be above the, not the theater. Not sure what that is, going too quickly. But not too difficult to get. Just don't do that. But you can wall ride and then grind pretty easily here. Now this one took me the longest to find. I didn't realize I could go through these doors. But you most definitely can. And again, I'm thoroughly enjoying the game. So nostalgic. We played this many, many years back in the day with my brothers and friends. It's so good to see it in the awesome HD, or 4K really. Mind the taxi and wait for him to pass. This is the way you get into, or get onto the roof much easier. And through all these grinds over here, by the time you get to the end, you'll have special as well. Just push double down or double left and you'll do some crazy grinds. There's another popcorn right there, and the other one is right in front of us. Happens to be a roof gap, but we'll get to that in a second. Remember guys, there's going to be shortcuts in the description if you're looking for a specific one. Head over there. Now also I didn't do the combos because that's going to be auto-achieved when you do the high score. It would be very difficult to not get that with the high score. So 1 skate sign right there, another one right here. And then I meant to go forward there, getting a bit dizzy. And again I was meant to go over, so I thought, okay, let's just stop and go over. And there it is. Another one's going to be right here along the street, which I think I actually went past it first. There it is on the right. Nope, too far. There he is. I was trying to get it. It's so difficult to stop with this game. You hold down the D-pad and he kind of mingles around a bit and then eventually stops. And the last one's going to be right over here. Unlucky not to get that one on the first attempt, but it's okay. There we go. Okay, next up. What is next up? It's going to be the rooftop gaps, I think. Yep. Nope, this is the 3 parked cars. That's my bad. So there's one right there. doesn't actually say 3 parked cars in the description, it just says parked cars, so I wasn't sure how many there were until you jump the first one, then it lets you know, obviously. Can't wait to get to the later stages and to upgrade my skater, start doing those million score runs, and get some of those hectic trophies. There was another car just jumped right there. And now the third and final one is actually where I started. I didn't actually see it. Straight ahead. There it is. Okay, now we're going to have the rooftop gaps. Now, one of these didn't actually register when I jumped it, and you'll see I do it completely. I make it completely, but didn't want to work with me, so I just edited it out. As long as you know where it is, like I said, you can do anything. You can get up anytime you want. You just have to make the actual jump. So once again, heading to the roof. Laka. Hope everyone's doing fantastic on this Friday afternoon. Awesome weekend of gaming for me and creating guides. It's been such a long time. Okay, here we go. Rooftop 1. Rooftop gap 1. Now we're going to head back up. Could have edited that out, but got to have some sort of length in the videos as well. Otherwise, it doesn't do very well monetarily. Okay, so we're going to have 2 more gaps. The one is right over there. Now, get some lack of speed before you get up there. And as you can see here, I made the jump. And maybe I hit the rail there. I didn't actually register, but that's the one jump, and the other jump is right here. As I land, you'll see rooftop jump. Now I'm going to fade out and go back to the roof up top. And try this jump again. And get him. I think my first attempt, I was like, nah, I don't seem to be going fast enough. Pull out. Because I landed a bit weird there. Lucky to land that as well. But in the end, there it is. Rooftop gaps done. Okay, the 6 score run. This took a fair amount of time to do. And like I was saying in my other videos, guys, if you come back later with higher stats, you'll be able to breeze this. So as you can see, what I did first was I mastered the first section. So from the start to about here. And you do as best as you can in this run. And eventually I got like 80,000, 90,000 in my first run. And that shaves off a lot. There was only 70,000. But from the beginning, like I said earlier, you can actually get the special meter up full just after that first rail. And then grinding, and if you just go through the D-pad, push up for starters, then up right, and then right, and then down right, and then down, you can do all the grinds and you'll clock up score so quickly. I was trying to do different ones there, but it's very tight. So we're on 90,000. And actually, before this, I was on 140,000, and you need 170. And I was doing a massive combo. I had another 170,000 to add on to it. And I ollied off the building, and for some reason I tried to kickflip at the last second, and I met the concrete with my face. But more drastically, I lost my combo. But again, this is a small game compared to the scores we're going to have to rack up at a later stage. So again, I went straight to the roof because there's a massive jump. And you try and do a backflip or 900 off that roof gap, and don't do that. So I'm 140, so I need about 30,000 now, which should be a breeze. So here, going through all the different kind of rails or the grinds, and jump off there because that's the safest place to jump off. And again, getting the speed for the jump, do the 900, and off we go. If you're not going to make it, then just do the grind. So over here, do a backflip over here and try and land on this rail. And then you should be laughing. As you can see, I wiped out right there with 7 seconds left, and I need, what, 3,000 if that. So I needed a very small amount of score. I was just trying to get onto the rail, because once you're on the rail, you can do the manual like this, and you can clock up some score. And again, I was like, okay, I'm not going to mess this up. And I didn't really. Remember guys, if you're having trouble with any trophies or anything at all, you can email me from the description and I can help you get those tricky trophies and the tricky platinums as well. So remember guys, if you're enjoying the content, pretty please smash the like button, and if you're really enjoying it, then subscribe. So I want to say thanks for watching, and I want to catch you on the next one.